Tokenomics consists with the gathering of the words which are token and economics. Now let's mention about what's a token a little bit. Then we will dive into the game. Now, what is a token? Tokens are a type of cryptocurrency generated on a blockchain. For instance, I can create a token in Ethereum blockchain, and the difference between a coin and a token, they are different, is while Ethereum is a coin of the Ethereum network, tokens are a part of a network, and they don't have their own networks. Tokens don't have their own networks. And why we use tokens? Tokens are the best way to tokenize the real assets. For example, if I have a house and want to sell it to the investors, I can easily create a token in the network and sell my house part by part. In the previous presentation that I made about NFTs, we saw a site named Realty, like you are seeing here. And there were houses that are tokenized. Briefly, there is a value and we use the tokens to represent it. And where we can use tokens in very different areas, such as automotive, real estate, governance, etc. And finally, the memes. Meme tokens are not backed by any real asset. They could be, but they are not. The popular ones are not now. But they are backed by their communities. Even if they haven't got any real value behind them, people are still spending their money to buy it because community persuade people that their meme tokens carrying a real value. People are persuading other people. I wanted to mention it because it's a very different use case of tokens. The power of creating a funny community and making people create content to spread their token. Thus, they can make money. This is a beautiful use case, I think. And supply. Supply and demand is the most important topic about tokenomics, and also they are basis of the economy. When we talk about supply, there is three subtitles in tokenomics, which are circulating supply, total supply, and maximum supply. Firstly, the circulating supply is the amount of tokens can be traded now, right now. Total supply is the amount of tokens generated until now. And here comes the difference. The difference between total supply and circulating supply is even if total supply is generated amount of token, some of them are under lock.
This is supply of token, right? Yarkın.
Right. Total supply of tokens are generated from now on, but circulating supply is the unlocked part of total supply. We will cover it in here. And lastly, maximum supply is the maximum amount of token that could be generated in the future. Here you see Bitcoin's circulating total and max supply. Here's the total supply and here is the max supply. And there are 80,979,300 total supply, and none of the tokens are under lock. We can see it here. Here is total supply, and here's circulating supply. Now we can say no tokens are under lock. Kilit altında değiller. And approximately 2 million tokens are waiting to be produced by miners. Approximately 2 million will be generated in the future. And the right of the screen, you are seeing a pie chart of the tokens distribution plan. This is very important for investors because investors want to know what they are buying and what will team do with the locked tokens. If the tokens are on the hands of a particular group, they can easily dump their tokens on other small parties. And here you see a graph created according to the tokens' supplies and prices. Here you see the price of the tokens, and here you see the amount of the tokens. This graph says us that if a token's supply is too high, price is tend to be low, or vice versa. Here you see, let's look. These little blue dots are representing some tokens on market. Some people put these dots here and create this line. But here comes the interesting part. Why do you think some of the currencies are not on this line? For example, why Bitcoin is here? Why Bitcoin Cash is here? Why Ethereum is here? Do you have any ideas? I want to hear them.
There are a lot of demands.
Yes, that's correct. People are seeing more value in those currencies. They think it is more important than others, and these ideas create demand. And on the other, I'm sorry, on the other slide, yes, market cap. Market cap means market capitalization. We can find total market cap of a cryptocurrency by multiplying the price and the total supply. And you see the rankings of the coins in terms of their market caps. Here, Bitcoin is in the first place, Ethereum is in the second place. I take that like in 2 days ago. And let's talk a little bit about play to earn. Now let's speak about GameFi. GameFi means game finance. If we want to create a GameFi business, we should build a game architecture supported by financial assets. Let's see here. A new era has begun with play-to-earn architecture. It basically describes a game that you play, and as you play, you earn money. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it the dream of some game lovers? Everyone has a friend that says, hey, bro, if there will be a world that I just can play game, I would want to live in it. And now you can easily go and tell your friend it is possible now. You can just play game and live with your revenues. And play to earn. You can really, I'm explaining here, you can really own and prove that some item in the game is yours. Nobody can delete or steal it unless someone gets your wallet's secret keywords. So don't share your wallet's secret keywords. And here's the World of Warcraft. I take a sentence from Heroes Chained Whitelist, and now I'm going to read it. If you play World of Warcraft, you don't actually and legally own the heroes, items, and lands you purchased or earned. But they are saying that now you can. Thanks to blockchain, we can own our items that we earned and purchased in the games. Secure, it's also secure because of blockchain technology. You can easily trade if the NFTs and tokens are in your wallets. You don't need permission from the games team, or when you want to sell your account, you don't have to share your email address or your passwords. For example, some friends are playing CSGO, Counter-Strike Global offensive shooting game, and they are selling their accounts. But while doing it, they have to share their emails and passwords. But thanks to blockchain technology, they don't have to share their emails or password. They can easily sell their items, accounts, etc. And interoperability, birlikte çalışabilirliği Türkçesi. Let me give an example for this one. Think that you are in Minecraft and gaining money if you find a gold mine underground. Like you are mining and you find a gold and you, let's say, earn 1 Minecraft token. Interoperability means you can use this Minecraft token in another game, like OK101. Or let's take another situation. You can create a cloth in Minecraft, like a t-shirt or something, and use it in a game like Farmville or Fortnite. This is what we call interoperability, birlikte çalışabilirliği. And lastly, player economy. You can create an armor and sell it to another person, just like in the real world. Someone creates and someone buys it. We call that player economy. The only difference is instead of buying it with Turkish lira or American dollars, you have to buy it with the token of the game. And this is related to tokenomics also. And let's dive into a little bit Heroes Chained. Heroes Chained is a fantasy action RPG game where the player becomes a guild master and gathers heroes. Heroes Chained, changing the concept we mentioned a little bit. They don't want people to play to earn. They want people play and earn. This is a big difference for me, by the way, because in the most games in the GameFi sector, people are coming to game, playing the game, and taking their money and go. They don't enjoy the game. But Heroes Chained aimed to enjoying environment. While you enjoy, you earn. You are not here to earn. You are here to play, but you are awarded to play. What makes this game special? Tokenomics, idea behind game, and team. Their team is very qualified to make a game. They have lots of professionals like Salih Kanlı, Mevlüt Dinç, Onurcan Çaylı. By the way, he is Hollywood movie artist and creator of the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. And Emre Yücelen, maybe you know him from Şan Dersleri, Emre Yücelen Şan Dersleri in YouTube. That's it. And here is some NFT from Heroes Chained. Who owns this NFT can upgrade his or her powers and take advantage from the other players. Every NFT has different utilities. We call it utility. If you have a gold NFT, you will have like power of 100 points. If you have silver, you have 50 points. It's a utility. We will not mention scarcity, aesthetics, and breeding. It's about all different topic. And we mentioned in the previous slides interoperability. You can use these NFTs, these globes, in other games. Like you can use this picture in Minecraft, and this is related to tokenomics. Here comes the most important part of the presentation. We see that max supply of the Heroes Chained tokens are 100 millions, and that is what make it is deflationary. as investors, we want it to be deflationary because it is our friend. Deflation is our friend if we want to make a investment to make a revenue, make profit. And people has to buy the tokens in order to play the game or purchasing NFTs. Here comes the demand we mentioned before. If the game succeeds, players will come and buy the tokens. This means demand, and investors can sell their tokens to the players. And the right bottom of the screen, you see the emission graph. It says us the vesting of the tokens will end in 2025. Like here, let me show you. Here, it will end. It will be reach 100 million. And after 2025, there are no tokens will be generated. Here you see in the end of this year, approximately 45 million tokens will be in circulation. And at the left, you see some of the tokens sold at pre-seed, like 6% of them sold at pre-seed, and 5% of them are sold at seed. 7% sold at private. It was like that way. And the most important part is here. If you are an investor, bought the token from pre-seed, you will have your token. You cannot reach your tokens until 9 months. This you have to wait for 9 months. And after 9 months, you can't reach your all tokens after 9 months. You have to wait for them for 24 months. And here you see the LV, daily linear vesting. For example, let's see, if you bought 730 tokens, you will have 1 token per day after 9 months. Is it clear? And let's see, this is important, teams and advisors. If you see no cliff or no vesting in teams tokens, you can easily think, oh, they can easily rock, they can easily take all the tokens and go sell it. This is important. That tells us for at least 3 years, the team has to work on the project because their tokens will be in their wallets after 3 years. And one more important part, rewards and staking. In the game, how it is like play to earn, right? You are asking, how can I earn a token while playing game? Here tells us this, rewards and staking. In the game, when you win a fight, you will be rewarded. And the reward will come from this section of the pie chart. That's it. Thank you for listening. You can reach me from here.